Good morning. Hey everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm Melody Lane and I do Cricut Design Space classes every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's 8 a.m. Pacific. And today we're going to answer your questions. I do... Good morning. Whoops. Hey everybody. Sorry. Thanks for being Hold here. On. I'm Melody Lane and my video started. Now you know the delay. Okay, so we do giveaways every Saturday. You have to be in the chat on youtube.com/melodylane in this video and in the chat. To be in the it's completely free. You just have to have a YouTube account. You don't have to post videos. You just have to have a YouTube account. It's completely free to subscribe, and so you can chat with everybody. We usually come here about 30 minutes before every video. I do 3 videos a week at least. This past week I did one every single day. So please come over here to YouTube to chat, because then you will be in the running. I just forgot I gotta get Nightbot ready. He picks the random win-away giver. Win-away giver? No. Winner for the giveaway. So I'm gonna be stopping the video on Facebook and Twitch. We are live on my Facebook page and in my Facebook group, Crafting with Melody Lane. That's the group where you can share anything about crafting, ask anything about any kind of crafting. Doesn't have to be Cricut at all. It can be about sewing or yarn or painting or clay, or sometimes even baking is crafting. So if you're not in my group, join my group. So, all right, I think we're ready to go. So go ahead and start asking questions. I did get a few questions before the video started, so I will answer those. If you put them in all caps, I can see the questions better. I can't guarantee I can see every question or have time to answer every question. After this video, I am doing a viewer mail video. I don't have a lot of viewer mail yet, so in that video, if you also want to ask questions about anything, I'll sit around here and chat with you if you want. I also don't want you to miss, if you missed yesterday's video about the DREAMBOX, that's that box sitting behind me, that my little penguin banner that we made here on my channel, is on sale. And it's an amazing sale. It's the best sale they've ever had. So I just wanted you to know that that is until November 30th for that sale. And those are the codes. Canada, Europe, and the UK all have different codes and sales. And if you want more information on that, you can go to my website, Melody Lane Inspired. And we have this here that tells you all the information and what everything is. A whole lot of people bought them yesterday. So there's that information. Okay, now let's go here. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support my channel on Patreon. Mariette, Diane, Mary, Brenda, Gail, Sherry, Jean, Juanita, Jody, Christine, Annette, Tammy, Beth Ann, Donna Marie, Paula, Jackie, Darlene, Ginger, Kiona, Joan, Erica, Grandma Sparkle, Rindy, Connie, Carmen, Kathy, Bobby, Melissa, Amy, Bonita, Jane, Rita, Sue, Bonnie, Linda, Lynn, Mary, Amy, Michelle, Janet, Carrie, Marie, Patricia, Ashley, and Pamela. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Okay. Sorry, I was watching the other thing and reading your chat. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody on Facebook. your video is going to turn off and to be in the giveaway in the chat, come on over to YouTube. youtube.com/melodylane. Linda's asking a question. Will Cricut ever let you upload PDF to Design Space? I think it would have worked from the beginning if they would. So I don't think so, but I'm not Cricut. I don't know what they work on ahead of time. How do you find projects by others in Design Space? You know, I'll show you. I think I know. They've changed things. Okay. Also, first we go over the new projects, or new image sets in Design Space. And I haven't looked for a few days, so I'm kind of excited to see what they are. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support my... Sorry, I forgot to turn that off. And Cricut. Let's go to home or new project. Okay, and oh, we're not high enough here. There we go. We're going to go to images and start with new image sets. So a lot of people ask, what happened to the cartridges? I don't know how to find my cartridges. So you click on images. If you're on a mobile device, you then have to click on highlighted categories. On a computer, you just go to this first one and click image sets. I also want to point out over here, because a lot of people have trouble finding images, you can click any of these themes if you are looking for these to help you find images. So you can go through all of this. So we're going to go to image sets. If you're used to calling them cartridges, just translate cartridges now mean image sets. Image sets make much more sense since they're not physically selling the cartridges anymore. So we're going to click on image sets. The top ones are usually the newest ones, or they are the newest ones, except for it seems to be only my thing shows these at the top. Ooh, that's a new one. So mine is showing the Warner Brothers and Harry Potter, and then witchcraft potions and spells, 60 images. That's a lot of images. And I like that moon. Like, even if you don't want a witchcraft image set, that moon is pretty cool for a moon for Halloween or something. American football. I like that image. There's 53 images here. It's football. That's really cool. So they got some new cool images on here. And then to and from Christmas gift tags. Those are neat. I'm going to click on it. I want to see what they are because it's hard to see through that little bar. Oh, fun. So they have the to and from and have like little stars. They have it written different ways. There's different designs. Now you could take this design off of this and put this on a card if you wanted. You can take designs off of other images and put them into something more customized. Cute snowman. Oh, I like the star. I think I need to make that into a card. And maybe this. Because I don't use a lot of gift tags, but I can make them into cards. Okay, now to get back to the image sets, I'm going to go right over here to where it says back. And we left off here. Marked safe from 2020. Always forget 20. Okay, we have to click on this one. I have not seen these. Caution introvert, hug me like it's 2020. That means don't hug me. Happy New Year, shh, don't scare it. Oh, that's cute. Always forget 2020. Marked safe from 2020. Ring on 2021. It can't get much worse. Oh, so cute. Hindsight is really 2020. Happy New Year. Shh, don't scare it. Let's never speak of 2020 again. Okay, these are really cute. And these are all free in Cricut Access. You know that because of this green A. Anytime you see this green A, it goes free if you have Cricut Access subscription, any of the subscriptions. There's 2 of them. One is premium that gives you 20% off materials. Sending you love, 45 images. Oh, this is great for Valentine's Day. Okay, I gotta click. If your screen is blurry, Jamie will tell you how in the chat how to fix it. These are great. I love the gumball machine. Cute. Okay. Hanukkah, 50 images for Hanukkah. That's a lot. And they're like, you could totally use this even if you don't celebrate Hanukkah. So we'll have to, I'm not going to go through all the new images. You can do that. Drawn holiday place cards. Look at the bunny for Easter. And they have Hanukkah and they have, it looks like all different holidays. And then mandala ornaments. Carnival time, 60 images. Oh, so fun. Little bumper cars. Square Art Nouveau monograms. I think we went over these last week. And the Hanukkah wine bags. And the New Girl image set. And so here's a few we went over last week. Okay. If you guys are on Facebook, I'm going to turn off the video now because I need you to come over to YouTube. Okay? So we're going to end the video on Facebook. Come over to YouTube and you'll see a lot more stuff and you'll get into the giveaway. Okay. Now it's just us here on YouTube. Okay. Let's get to some questions. I had one question in my head. We had a question about contour, and sometimes that's kind of a joke because I teach contour in every single class. Somebody wanted to understand it better. And Sandy, I see you asking, you don't understand cardstock, you have packs of it. So I do videos Tuesdays and Thursdays where I'm usually using cardstock. Not all my projects are cardstock, but most of them are. So if you don't understand cardstock, you can watch those videos. But also if you have specific questions about InDesign Space with cardstock, let me know. I need more specific questions. But I will go over contour. And Jamie is also collecting some of the questions and listing them for me. So let's go here. So I'm going to grab an image. Whoops. Clicking on my video software instead of this. Now, another thing, let's go here. Some people, when they click images, they have this screen. And this just has images and they don't know how to get to the other screen. So to get to the other screen, they have to click on this up here. Okay, so that will take you here. So I'm going to click Browse All Images. So then it says All Images here. Oh, I just remembered the question before we go to contour. How to find the community projects that people share. You won't find very many of mine. My images that I share on Melody Lane Designs and supporter projects. And if you are a supporter of $2 or more on Patreon, had to remember the password. I got it. And there we go. Then you can get to all my projects here. And I have a long list here that goes way below the screen. And another list here. And then you can also search the projects. I also, if you're supporting, you didn't know, I have a new theme. And I didn't update those pictures. I need to do that today. So these are some of the newest ones. There's 3 pages of them. This is one I'm going to do in our Crop Tuesday night. So if you're a member of Patreon for $5 or more, we have a crop the 4th Tuesday of the month. And there's some of those. Okay, so let's get back to Cricut. And we're just going to go home. And I'm going to click on here. It's the easiest way I know of to get these. Oh, so pretty. So you can go here if you click the little arrow and then go to Cricut Community. Then you'll find some projects that people have made themselves and shared. They don't always all open. If they've uploaded an image, it won't open. Okay. And okay, now let's find an image for contour. I'm going to find a couple images. Because she had questions about when to use them and when not to use them. And you know what? I'm going to get another image to show when you can't use it. Okay, here's some images. So if I click on this one, my contour button does not show up at all. It's because it's more than one image. I would have to ungroup this. And I would have to, okay, this one it will work on. It has to have a cut inside, and this one does too, because it has cuts inside and these lines. But if it's just a solid image like this, there's no cut. It only has this outside cut. So I can't contour this. There's nothing to contour except for the outside. And if I was going to do that, I would either delete it or hide it. This one you can't contour, this one you can't contour, or any of these. I can this one, so let's show you what I can contour. I can contour out this little line right here. So I can click it over here, or I can click it on here. So if I don't want that little line, which is really good to have because you can use that to put the hat on him, like stick his head through that line, and it's really cute. Then it takes out that line, although you can't see it. Let's make it yellow so you can see. So now that line is gone. Now if I decide I want that line back, I can just hit contour again and bring it back. So that's what that does. Maybe I just want this to say drink and drink, and I don't want it to say and be merry. So I could contour this, and you have to click on the inside of the letters and the outside, every little line. You can also, see now I know these are empty because they're light gray. I'm going to leave this line. You can click on them over here if you want to. That's clicking the wrong one. And, oh, you know what? These lines are going to be gone because they're connected to that M. Okay, so now I'm going to click off. Now, if I miss some, I can go back and contour, but I want to keep those. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this, hit contour. I'm going to click hide all contour, and it only left this, but I want these three, so I'm going to click that off because I want to move these up. So I'm going to get rid of them on this one because I have them on the other one. And say I want to just do that and then attach this. So now I have kind of a new image. If I want these little lines here, and a lot of people ask, what are these? Where do you get these little swashes? Flourishes, swashes, whatever you want to call them. What if I want those to use on another project? I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, and I can't contour now because it's attached. I know it's attached because right here it says detach and it says attach up here. So we're going to detach it. So now I just have this selected and I'm going to contour and I'm going to hide all contours because all I want are these little things. And then we'll hide this one. So now I have these little, here, look, let's give them to the elephant. Let's flip them. Look, now he's spitting out some little droplets and we can use them with our elephant. We can attach them to our elephant. And now we have a whole new image by combining this one with this one. Does that make sense? Now this one, if you want this to be solid instead of all these cut lines, you can contour and contour everything. And now it's just solid. If you want to have one shown, this is like really big, so we can zoom it down so we can see it all. Let's say, no, not that one, this one. Let's say we just want to put that there and put someone's name in there or something. We can do that. Okay, so hopefully you understand contour more. So there's certain vinyl to use on car windows. I use actually Cricut premium removable vinyl. It lasts over 3 years, even through car washes. You can use permanent vinyl and it's very hard to ever get off. Okay. Let me check out the questions Jamie gave me. Dottie received the new update. After that, she couldn't place anything on the canvas. That just must be a little glitch in yours. I would restart Design Space. If you go, I don't think you guys can see this, but if you go up to the top, when you have Design Space selected, on your computer. On a Mac, it's way at the top. On a PC, I think it's just right above your Design Space. You'll see Cricut Design Space. You'll see the words File, Edit, View, and Help. Click on View and click on Force Reload. You may have to restart your computer. I have the beta one, and in order to use that, I had to delete all of my old Cricut Design Space out of my applications folder and re-download it. So if you have a lot of problems, just get rid of all your other Design Space. What is the best way to attach text in Design Space? That just depends on what you're doing. I don't know about a best way. I'm going to click New to get rid of all of these images. And let's add some text. Okay, so this I don't need to, let's just duplicate I don't need to attach this because it's all together. I have not ungrouped it or anything. If I were to ungroup it and maybe move some of these over See how when I ungrouped it, it made it all separate like this. Let's make these a different color. So now when I go to make it, let me make these a different color. If I want to make all images a different color at once, I can just drag across there and change the color there. This way you can see it better on the screen. So the orange one is the one that's not attached. It'll go like this. So if you need to attach it, if you wanted these all to be together just like this to cut out without the different colors, you can attach them all. It will change the color of them because they cut out on the same mat. If you wanted them to cut out in different colors, you could put different color vinyl right here, here, and here. That's really the only way to do it on one mat if they're attached. So I need more question on that to understand what's the best way to attach. If these were, let me detach. Let me see if I can, if I were making these a cursive font and I wanted them to connect, oh, that's a writing one. Like this one, I would ungroup them. Let me make it bigger so you can see it better. I would select this and use my arrow keys on my keyboard. And that will keep it straight. Run it over just a little. And here. And here. Now, if I were to attach this, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to zoom in really big. Do you see these cut lines? Any black line is a cut line. You can't see this part of the L underneath the O, but it's still there. And it's going to cut through that. It's going to cut right through that. You don't want that. So instead of attach, you do not need to attach. You do not need to group. You can weld. Now, here's a tip. See, now these cut lines are no longer here. Before you weld, because you can't unweld unless you undo like I just did, is what I would do is oh, it's attached. That's why I see this. No, listen, I wanted to duplicate and then hide one. So if you decide you wanted to change it, you could still do that before you weld it. Okay, hopefully we answered some of your questions. What is the name of this font? It is, it's Anna Griffin. It's included with Access. Anna's Fancy Lettering Victoria. It's included in Access because it has this little A next to it. Okay. How do you share a project with a person and not make it public? Okay, let me go to my projects. So here's one I just did. All you have to do is click here. You can edit the project details. And it says anyone with a link. Now it usually says that. So as long as it says anyone with a link. If it's only me, it means nobody, even if you share it with them, cannot see it. And then everyone means everyone can see it. So I choose anyone with a link. And then this will pop up copy project link, and then you can paste it to whoever you want to open it. You can only share projects that are all Cricut images, no uploaded images. Now, if you just want to share it like this, you can get copy the project link here. And this one I have not shared yet or edited. And see, I think it's automatically on anyone with a link. So that's how you share or get links for the projects. Where do you find the Joy cards in Design Space? Let's go back to Home. You have to have your machine set to Maker. Okay, so, or set to Joy to find the Joy machine projects. So now that I have it set to Joy, it will show projects I can use with my Cricut Joy. Although if this is foil, you can't foil with your Joy. So here are all these. You can click View All. If you have a Maker or an Explorer and not a Joy, and you want to cut one of these, you can highlight it. It adds it to your favorites. It's added to my favorites. And then when I go here, I can click on my favorites. And this is the one I just added. Okay, let me find some more questions. Do you have a lot of Christmas ornaments? I do have some. And acetate, what can you do with it that's Christmassy? There's a lot you can do with acetate. You can use it for treat boxes. You can use it for so many things. Let me go to Christmas. I'm looking for acetate projects. I know I have the big cube. But where is it? Oh, I know what I can do. I can search cube. So these are my personal projects. So I made this one time. It's 8 inches. It's a box that's 8 inches. And it's like a snow globe. It has a little styrofoam snow in it, and you can shake it, and it's 8 inches tall. I have videos on all these. These are all like 8 inches tall. But I use, for my candy boxes like this, it has acetate right here so you can see the candy. I haven't made these yet. I'm going to do that in my crop. Here's one from Halloween. It has acetate. You can make little windows in your cards. You can make, oh, I have a snow globe card that uses acetate too. This is a shaker snow globe card. So you can shake it. It has the glitter that moves around, and that's made with acetate. Oh, so here's a question. Can you save the new elephant and use that for another project? Of course you can. You can save any project you want. Okay, wait a minute. I lost my Cricut. Yeah, now I got rid of the elephant, but all I have to do is go up here to the top and click save. And then it'll ask me to name it. And you could have named that elephant. Thank you, Sue. You didn't have to do that. Okay, let me get more questions. Janice says she missed what projects are being done in Tuesday's crop. It's the candy boxes that I just showed. And when you sign up for the crop with the registration link, I tell you all about the projects that we're doing. And thank you, Barb West, for the $15. I'm reading questions is why you're not seeing anything. You cannot combine projects. Can you weld a top no image to the accordion cards? You could weld something to the top of the accordion cards. How do you draw with pens? Okay, let's start new. Now, what do you want to draw? This is Journey with the Robinsons. You have to tell me what you want to draw. First, I can search for images. I like to search for image sets. And you can find some this way. This is not the only way. But there are so many image sets that have the word drawn in them. And you can draw any of these. And no, there's many more than just what you see here. Like this one has 23 images. There's so many. Let's try some of these for Christmas. Drawn Christmas embellishments. Let's say we wanted to use this as a background. Words on a card or bag, she says. Okay, so I'll show you this first. So if you want this to draw on, let's say, a square this size, you'd want to add a shape and make it the same size. And make it any color you want. We'll just make it white. I'm going to send it to the back. And so we can see this better, I'm going to change the canvas color. You just click over here where it says blank canvas and then go to the top and it'll say color. Now this, just because I placed it on here, let's group it together. Oh, and we have this over here because I'm on my Joy machine and this is big. If you don't know why this is here, just click it. It says it's too large, so I need to reduce it. Well, I'm just going to switch my machine to my maker, and those go away. So I have grouped this on here, and it looks like it's going to draw in there, but when I click Make It, it puts it on two different mats. That's not very helpful. You have to attach it. You do not need, I'm going to ungroup it, just to show you there is no need to group it. When you use group, group only works for this canvas area. Only for this area here. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys who won the giveaway for the hashtag What I Learned Melody. So I'll get to that in a minute. You have to attach this. It doesn't look any different than group looked. But when I click Make It, it's all on one mat. So Journey with the Robinsons is asking, how do you write text on like a bag? So she already has something and wants to put text on it. So let me delete that just to, first you measure your bag or your envelope. You can use an envelope and make it the size of that. Let's just kind of pretend we're doing an envelope. It's kind of whatever. Okay, now we want to add text. Now, if I'm going to write on something, I want to use a writing style text. So I'm going to click right here next to where you choose a font. I'm going to choose writing, and I'm going to do that before I choose my font. So now it's going to be a writing font if I choose a writing font. So now here, I'm going to go over to filter and choose writing. I'll also show you the images. You can filter images to draw too. So let's say, shall I use one of my favorites? You know what? I'm going to use two different fonts. I'm going to search my Carly. And I'm going to use Carly Sketch. So I'm writing sending a card to Mr. Kris Kringle. And I want the letter spacing a little closer. But I'm going to put his address in a different font. Just because. Okay, so I'm going to add text again. And I'm just making this up in my head. We are going to change the font to just the Carly font. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want just single. I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to do the awesome font. I like that one. I don't know if that's the perfect one for this. Oh, you know what? I think there's a candy cane one. Now I'm getting carried away. Now, you guys, if you want to be in the giveaway, oh, there isn't one. There's like a, let me see, what font do I want? Am I filtered to writing? Yes. I guess I can just do any font. I'll just do this one. That one's better. Move the letter spacing closer. 123 Santa Lane. You know what? I'm going to double click on that and I'm going to just... I don't know what country the North Pole is in. Okay, so now if I want to do this, I have it placed on here. If I hit make it, again, it's not correct because we have to attach it. But I don't want to, welcome Tweety D. I don't want to attach it to the paper because I'm going to put my own paper on. So here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to move these out of the way so I can just grab these and attach these. Okay, so we're going to attach that. And I kind of want this. This is the same size of the bag or the envelope I'm going to use. We're just going to pretend. And I want it to be in a certain place on here so I know where it's at. You can also add another address up here, your return address if you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this square into score. And now I'm going to select that all and attach. And then I'm going to click make it. Now, if my envelope's open, it's going to have to need extra room. So let's pretend I'm going to put my envelope. So the square is down here. I can line this up and measure on my mat. I'm going to move it 1 inch over and 4 inches down to be in the writing area. So then I can continue, although I'm not because my Cricut's not even hooked up right now. And it will write it right in this area. So I want to make sure I put, if it's a gift bag, put your gift bag down or an envelope. Can't you also attach the envelope and then hide it on the mat? If you attach the envelope and hide it on the mat, then you won't have this box to measure with. Now, let me see if it will. No, it won't let me. When I have my Cricut hooked up, it slows down my internet. So I don't have it hooked up. Oh, you can hide it on here. That's right. Okay, so now if I have it where I want it, I can click on this, but it's all attached together, so I don't think it'll hide everything. But if you don't attach it here, let's detach it. Okay, let's bring that together. It's not attached, but we can move it here, so this is another option. We're going to move this 4 down and 1 over just because that's where we're going to fit this on here. Then you can move this without it being attached. Use this as a guide to where you're going to place it on your mat. And welcome, Tammy. And then you can hide this. But don't hide that until you have it all on your mat and looks great. Welcome, Roy. So now you guys that have come to the membership, you get all the fun emojis. And the melody emojis and the Cricut emojis and my dog emojis. Okay. Yes, if you want to import fonts, you just import them on your computer or device you are using, and they will show up in Design Space for free. Roy upgraded to the gold level of Melodiettes. That means he gets all of my projects. So those projects I was showing from my website, he will have access to those. You just go to my YouTube community page and go to my YouTube community page and scroll down to the password. Oh, I was looking for Nightbot. I forgot where I put him. So make sure you're chatting away in the chat. And now I'm going to go show you who won the What I Learned. It must be, she won something in my all day crop too. Okay, are we ready to see? Jill Jackson. It's a random winner for these. So she shared my video. She shared what she learned in my video. She shared the hashtag What I Learned Melody. And that's all you have to do to enter. So you have to share a video, share what you learned in the video. You can all do that today. It's free to enter. And share the hashtag What I Learned. It's really easy. You can share any video just going under the videos and share. Now Jill Jackson will have to get a hold of me to let me know what she wants. It's a $25 cash giveaway or Amazon gift card. Now, I'm also doing, for the holidays, I'm doing another giveaway of $25. It used to be $15. So you have to be in the chat and chatting. So if you don't have anything else to say, tell me what you learned or tell me what you're grateful for. Just say hello. It only counts one chat per person. They only choose one. It's a robot that chooses it. Miss Justice says, I am the thumbs up police. If you want to enter the giveaway, you must give this video a thumbs up. That is her rules, and I agree with it. You can win if you're in Australia. Yes, I can give cash anywhere in the world. I do it through PayPal. So yes, this giveaway is open to everybody in the entire world. And you're already entered because you asked that question. How long will the Disney Cricut be available? So if you guys missed the Disney, do you guys want me to show you what's in it? The Disney mystery box, sorry. Let's go to images. Go to image sets. Click on image sets. Why am I here? Oh, because I clicked drawn. Oh, wait, I was going to show you something really fast. Let's just go here. If you want images and you just want to look at drawn in them, I can't speak. Images, click on art type and click draw only. So it will give you images that are draw only. There's a lot of them. And on that envelope, you could add something else. Like you don't have to just put an address. You could have it, now I have hiccups. You could have it draw an actual image on the envelope or on a gift bag. Like the Merry Christmas, birth of Christ. Jesus is here. Very Merry Christmas, best Christmas ever. Season's greetings, love, peace, Christmas. So you can draw any of that. Okay, now the Disney ones. Let's get back. I'll show you the, if you missed my, I'm going to start with just Disney. There's so many Disney images. Some of these you have to own, like this one is no longer available. They have a license to sell Disney. Today somebody says you'll get the copyright police if you use any of the Disney images. That's not true. You cannot sell Disney images. You can use them for projects and for personal use. But like this Winnie the Pooh one, the license Cricut has with these are only so long. I still have this Winnie the Pooh because I purchased it. So now this is mine forever and I can use it on projects as long as I have a Cricut and Design Space. I'm looking for the ones in this set. There's two up ones and there's Totally Mickey, which is my favorite one. There's this one, Disney Alphabet. So it has different, wow, it has 3 C's. It has different characters for the letters. That'd be fun for a banner. Totally Mickey. This one is so, so cute. It has so many cute images on it. And then the up ones. Here, this one is all printable. It has 17 images. And there's another up one that is not printable. It's cut out. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. So it's this one. It has a bunch of these little badges and stuff. It has the house with the balloon, so it's all cut out. I think we need to make a card with that. It's got some really cool images. And we have some more questions. Why would you have to calibrate your machine? You only calibrate your machine for printing And for the knife blade, let's go up here to Calibrate. We're going to click the three dots up here, and we're going to click on Calibration. So, oh, you can calibrate the rotary blade also, and the knife blade, and the print and cut. So you only do this when things are not cutting properly where they should be. So that's the only reason you would do that. When I turn a picture into an SVG, why does it make it black and white? You can make any image, any color at all. Like the square, I just go up here to line type and click on here and change it to any color you want. That's how you change the color. You can also just, let's say I don't have it clicked, you can click it over here and change it. Would like to make a vinyl car decal from a photo of a dog. How do I do that? It's hard to do that. You can't really do it from a photo unless you do print and cut, and then you have to cover it, and that's just more difficult than what I can teach in a class. Where do I plan on putting the magnet board? So on the other side of like this door, I have my mats hanging. So I'm going to do it on the other side of this door. I have my water bottles and stuff hanging, so this won't close all the way. But I'm going to put my magnets here so I can put my die cuts on there. How can I make a draw file from an image I've created as a pic and removed the background? So that's, you're not seeing what I'm doing. Let me go here. If you've removed the background, let's just click on here. Oh, wait, let's go back to the Mickey one. That totally Mickey. If I can find it. Here it is. Let's say we're going to draw him. Let me get rid of these things. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. When you select things, when one's coming in, it grabs that too. Okay. I could just turn this all to draw. You just do that in line type. I could hide. What am I hiding? I can't tell what I'm hiding. Let's turn it back to cut. Let me ungroup these. Okay, so I don't need these. Let me bring that to cut. Okay, so I need that one. Oh, this is the one I don't need. So this is just one image then, and I can make it draw. If I wanted to engrave Mickey on something, some acrylic or something, I can change it to engrave. It doesn't look much difference, but over here it says engrave. I could also deboss him. I like to deboss to put things, deboss on watercolor paper, and then I can paint them. You wouldn't want to do the perforate or the wavy blade. I could change it to foil. That's the question somebody asked me beforehand. Foiling. Are you guys all chatting for the giveaway? So I can change this to foil and then I can choose the color. That would be pretty. Now I could, let's change this to foil also. And I'm going to change that to red. But I'm going to change Mickey to silver and put his red pants back over here. There. And attach. So now he'll be in silver, but his tongue and his shorts will be in red foil. Isn't that cute? Okay. Are we ready? Is Nightbot ready for the giveaway? You guys are so cute. Tell me something you've learned today and thumbs up this video if you have learned something. And make sure you're subscribed. Whoops. That's the cards I'm opening up next. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I learned not to be afraid to make mistakes. That is the best lesson. You have to just try. How do you think I learned? I learned Design Space before there were any videos, before there were even any instructions. They just threw it at me, told me nothing. And all I had to do was hit buttons and try it and see what this does. And I'm like, oh, I don't see a difference. What does that do? Click make it. Oh, I see now. You just play and do it. Also, the best way to learn is to watch the video, then go back and watch it again. Pause it after each little section. You go into Design Space and copy and do exactly what I did. If it didn't turn out the way I did it, then maybe rewind and try it again. You don't retain anything unless you use it. So use what you've learned today. Okay. And these Saturday giveaways are sponsored by me. No one pays me to do this video. I do this for you guys. For the people that support my channel is what keeps me coming back. So I want to thank you all of my YouTube members, my Facebook subscription members, and my Patreon members. It's because of you I'm here every week. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. How many likes do I have? Okay. We have a winner. Nightbot just told us in the chat who the winner was. I'll show you too. Let me move it over here. And show it to you guys. Amy Hanks, congratulations. You are a winner. So Amy Hanks, you need to contact me. Let me show you where. The easiest way to contact me is to go to my website, melodylaneinspired.com, and over here you can click on contact me, and it's really at the bottom of every page. I might change that and not be at the bottom of every page. Right now it's the bottom down here. So just send me a message. I need to know if you want it through PayPal or Amazon, and then I need your email for either PayPal or Amazon so I can send it to you. And you will get Amazon gift card in your email, or your PayPal will automatically go into your account. Now, if you want to talk about anything else, I have some cards to open up by some really talented people. So I love showing what other people do, and I'm inspired by these cards that people send me. So I don't got very many. I'm going to do another viewer mail the third Saturday of the month in December. And yay, Emma learned a lot today. Okay, Loretta thinks it's handy at the bottom of every page. Okay, I guess I'll keep it. Oh yeah, and the community page on YouTube does not work if you're on an iPad. So you have to go to a computer. But when I do post the passwords and things, especially for members, you should get an email from the email that you use for YouTube. So you should get an email when I post the password. When I post the password, it's on the 5th of the month, not the very end of the month. So the passwords start on the 5th of the month. If the 5th is on a weekend, we usually do it beforehand. So don't expect it on the first day. The passwords will work until I physically change it. Because I have to physically change it, my assistant helps me with all that stuff. She doesn't work weekends. So she'll do that on the Friday before the 5th if it's on a weekend, usually. Okay. I just see a message from my son at 11:54. Oh, that was just a few minutes ago. Close the garage door. Okay. Yeah, if you can't use my links, then you have an ad blocker on your computer or phone or something. Is there a Cricut in the Disney mystery box? So no, the digital mystery boxes you get instantly. There's no shipping, so you're not going to get anything physical. You get them instantly. Cindy, I have a lot of videos on writing on YouTube. Welcome, Nancy. Okay, if you want more inspiration, come watch my next video. Opening viewer mail. I may start that early. It starts in 7 minutes. 6 minutes, 7. I can't count. Teresa learned to make items in foil. I love my foil and keep trying. I never thought that I could do Mickey. Yes, if you buy the mystery box, like those Mickey images are not available unless you buy the box. Oh, and I don't know if I ever answered Mama Disney's question. The box is available for 2 weeks. So after the 2 weeks, you will not get that deal on those images. I don't know when they'll be available in separately. They will be available at some time separately. I don't know when, but they will be a lot more than the mystery box. All right, guys. I'll see you in a few minutes. It won't take me long to switch over. So come on over there, watch. We can chat.